Hey YouTube, so today I'm doing a hair tutorial on how to achieve a natural looking voluminous type of wavy look when you naturally have straight hair. See, I don't exactly have the typical Asian hair type where it's just pin straight and just really hard to style. Right now I just got out of the shower, so my hair is still a little damp. But in order to do this, this does not require any heat tools, and all it needs is a hair serum, hairspray, and some hair bands. It would be best to let your hair dry before you do anything, but it's only a little damp, so that's fine. This is just, I pin up my bangs when I get out of the shower because I have a really strange hair type. My hair is slightly wavy in the front, which you can tell, but in the back it's straight. And my bangs stay the way they dry, so that if I dry them completely straight, then they stay completely straight, like straight down my face. I mean like this. So as soon as I get out of the shower, the first thing I do is I swoop them over, take a little bobby pin, and pin them up. But like, don't pin them up or else they'll stay up. So this is just if you have my hair type. And I don't think I'm the only one out there with hair like this. So that's that. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hair serum. I am using John Frieda's Thermal Protection Hair Serum Transform. So it's the orange one. There's a couple of these. And I actually like their nighttime serum, but they discontinued that, and that was really disappointing. But this, we're not using any heat tools, but still, this is a really good hair serum, and it defends against damage, and it seals out frizz. So it's good for your hair, basically. So we're going to take this, unlock it, and one pump. And then there you see that, and then just rub it all on your hands, and then rub it through your hair. And just, you don't need to get the tops of your head, or where your roots are, because then it's going to look like you have greasy hair, and you don't really need that look. It's not very attractive to look like you have greasy hair, unless that's, your plan, but... So just focus on your tips right down there. And your tips, at least mine do, always look the most dry. So that's where you want to concentrate your serum on. Now remember, my hair is still a little damp. But when you do this, dry to damp hair. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hairspray. I'm using L'Oreal Paris's L-Knit Satin with it's extra strong hold, and it has UV filtering, so it's good for when you're out in the sun and it won't kill your hair completely. So hold it about 6 to 8 inches away, half a foot, and then we're just going to lightly spray all our hair. Now I know this is weird, we haven't even styled it, but this is like primer. Basically, primer for paint or like eyeshadow primer, any of that. So it's helping create a base for our styling. So when you do that, this hairspray, by the way, is like one of those brush out ones. So you can style it one way and brush it out, and you can start all over. So it's really versatile, and it's great, and I love it, and it's a little expensive. Most hairsprays are about, $5, whatever. This is about $11, I think. But it's worth it because it doesn't totally kill your hair. And there's some good things in it too. So I know we just hairsprayed our hair, but I want you to take your fingers, big and wide, and run through your hair. Okay, and then another hairspray with your hair gathered. Yes, we are killing the ozone layer. So then I want you to take your hair, and keep your part like that. So I have a side part, but we're going to just, I'm going to use my thumb right at my temples or the top of my ear, and I'm going to scoop back like that. So I basically have like a half ponytail thing going on. And from there, I'm just going to shake my hair kind of. Do you see the motion that I'm doing where it's kind of like just shaking it? Shake it, and then you shake the other side, but make sure you maintain that part because that is really important. And then we're going to grab the rest of the bottom of our hair and get all up into there. So now we have basic ponytail, you know, a few pieces out, that doesn't really matter. And then from here, I'm going to turn around to show you guys this. So, I hope you can see it. I'm going to slowly twist, and then brush through, and then twist, and then brush through, and twist, and brush through, and twist, and keep going like that. And then you have a bun. Basic and simple, and I know you guys are thinking that's nothing, that's not, you know, special. Why didn't you just title this How to Make a Bun? But the important part was that you brush through, because if you just make a bun normally and then, okay, one last thing of hairspray, and then you're done. If you don't brush through, you're gonna pull out your hairband in the morning, so you gotta sleep on this hair, by the way. You're gonna pull your hair out in the morning, and then it's going to be completely frizzy and bent up in weird places, and it won't look silky and smooth and as voluminous as you want. It's more gonna look crinkly and like, I don't know. You can always try out that look too, but it's not something I would think is very attractive or any of that. So we have our bun, and I like to make my buns tight just because, remember that the tightest part right here, so the part that ends up like in the bun is the part where you're going to have that wave and that volume later on. So the tighter you make your bun, the higher up your waves are going to start. So just, my waves are going to start around here. If I made my bun a little bit looser, my waves would start lower down and be full near the bottom. But I want them like big. I want big hair tomorrow morning, so I'm making my bun tight. So you can adjust that to your own liking. And this video was kind of long, but the steps are pretty simple. So this is a look that I do a lot with my hair, and it's simple, and it doesn't require heat tools, which is good because heat tools totally ruin your hair, and it is like split ends in the making. So make sure you also deep condition your hair if you're going to do this look a lot, because your hair goes through a lot, and to, you know, stress it out, whatever, it needs its own spa time. So that's that, and sleep on this, wake up in the morning, pull out your hairband, and you should look great. And then I'll do a part 2 of this tomorrow morning to show you my results. Okay, hope you like it.